Welcome to the FemiNinja Project, dedicated to restoring human dignity one person at a time and helping you unleash your personal power. Discover that it's possible to look like a woman, act like a lady, move like a ninja, and think like a warrior. And remember, men are always welcome on the FemiNinja Show. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the FemiNinja. I'm Cheryl Ilov, a middle-aged ninja hiding in plain sight and dedicated to helping you unleash your personal power. Today I want to share another ninja secret with you that I learned in my martial arts training. It's a technique that we practiced every single day in class and outside of the dojo as well, because it was that important. I continue to practice this secret safety tip each and every day because it helps me find my power and my confidence, and it will help you find yours too. Even though it's a secret, I want you to share it with everyone you know, including your children. Actually, and especially your children. Because not only will it help them develop a valuable life skill, it will give you a little more peace of mind at the same time regarding their personal safety. There are 3 tiers to this ninja secret, and the first part is right in the palm of your hand. But before I reveal this secret, I want to remind you that during the entire history of mankind, the ability for man or woman to protect themselves, their family, and their tribe has always been paramount to their survival. Martial arts were designed and developed to help men and women improve their attention and awareness, as well as their reflexes, so they could respond immediately to any threatening situation. So this is the key point that I want you to remember. Attention and awareness is crucial to our survival, and it is the lack of attention and awareness that makes us vulnerable. When we're not paying attention to our surroundings, we're giving away our power because a distracted person is an easy target. And unfortunately, many of us walk around in a perpetual state of distraction. And the good news is we can actually train our attention and our awareness, as well as our ability to respond to sudden changes in our environment. So here is the first part of the ninja secret, and it's really quite simple. Put your cell phone away. I'm not asking or suggesting that you put your phone away. I'm begging you. I am begging you on bended knee to please put your cell phone away. I get it. I understand. I know we're all addicted to our cell phones, and that's a huge problem. Because our cell phone is a perpetrator's golden opportunity that can turn into your worst nightmare. And there is no call or text worth taking that chance. So please put your cell phone away anytime you're in a public place. It breaks my heart to see anybody, but especially a woman, walking down the street while staring at her phone. Or even worse, walking into an elevator without looking up first to see who's in the elevator with her. I think there's something really dangerous and frightening about walking into a confined environment where there is no escape route, when you don't even know who's in the elevator with you before you get on it. So not only is that jeopardizing your personal safety, but it's actually throwing your power away, literally. I simply can't emphasize enough how important it is to pay attention to your environment instead of your phone. But there's another crucial reason to put your phone away. Children mimic adult behavior. If you make a habit of walking around with your phone in your hand, so will your children. That is not a pattern or a habit that we want to encourage. But something happens once you do put your phone away. It's almost like magic happens. You'll begin to notice details around you that you have never even seen before. And without getting too technical, what happens is that you fire up new pathways in your brain, new sensory pathways that actually immediately begin your sense of awareness and attention. And that brings us to the next phase of the secret, which is training your awareness. And it really can be a lot of fun. And it's easy, just simply by making simple changes in your daily routine, just by changing the route that you drive to and from work, or going to a different grocery store, or changing your daily routine in any way will actually help sharpen and improve your attention and your awareness. You can make a game out of it, and something that you can actually play and challenge when you're with girlfriends, if you're going out for coffee, just by noticing different details of the people around you, what they're wearing, how they're acting, and maybe who's walking around outside. It actually can be a whole lot of fun. And you can teach your children the same thing. Kids are naturally curious about their environment, and they already have a really good sense of intuition, and they're very observant, which is another reason why we don't want to dull those senses with having them looking at their cell phones, especially when they're in public. But we can help them develop their natural talents even more, and as a result, leave them with a valuable life skill by playing games with them, awareness games and attention games at the park, at the store, in the car, anytime you're out in public. It's a great way to connect with your children while you're teaching them, again, that valuable life skill. When my niece and nephew were very young and little, I would take them to the park and we would play ninja games. And they thought that we were playing, but in reality, I was training them how to be attentive and how to be able to protect themselves. These are lessons that they still remember years later, and they still talk about it and they still practice it. So I'm very proud of them for many reasons, but just the way that they embrace that sense of awareness and self-protection. Because the world is full of wonderful people, but it only takes one to really upset your world, and not in a good way. We all need to be able to recognize the difference. And that brings us to the third tier of this little ninja secret, which is body language. The way you stand, walk, and move communicates to the world how you feel about yourself and even what kind of a day that you're having. If you walk with your head down and your shoulders rounded, you appear timid and weak and unsure of yourself. And that's another thing that makes you a vulnerable target. But on the other hand, if you walk with your head up, your shoulders back, and you make eye contact and you're looking around as you're walking, not only do you look confident and self-assured, you feel confident and self-assured, and you are, which once again makes you less vulnerable and less easy as a target. Look people in the eye and smile, make eye contact, and say hello. Yes, even to strangers. Because not only does that signal that you are fully engaged in your surroundings, you'll be amazed at how many people smile back and actually return the greeting. And you might even make a few new friends along the way, which is always a good thing because we can never have enough friends or too many friends. So just a few final notes. Get together with your girlfriends and play with these tips and this ninja secret. I'm loving the idea of a ladies' ninja night. It's something that just popped into my head spontaneously in the last episode and just came flying out of my mouth. But just think about it. What are girlfriends for if we can't help each other unleash our own personal power and talk about things that might be concerning? Which brings me to another point. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions or need any suggestions about how to continue to train your awareness and your attention, or any concerns that you might have regarding games or how to play with your children, so you can teach them this valuable life skill that will keep them safe for the rest of their lives. And once again, I am begging you, I'm not on my knees right now, but I'm still begging you to please put your cell phone away anytime that you are in a public place or a public area. So once again, thank you so much for listening. And that's a wrap on another episode of the FemiNinja Project. Thank you so much for listening, and remember, be safe, be strong, and until next time, bye now.